Hello, thanks for joining my live. Good afternoon from this side. Say child. I'm not God. This hair weave, people are calling me child. That's why I like making my hair. That is why I like making my hair. I don't know if you can hear me clearly. I am Japanese. Really? So how is Japan? Japan is Asian country, right? How is Japan? And how old are you? You that is calling me child, how old are you? You should be old enough, right? How is Japan? Anytime I weave my hair, I look like a kid. I don't know why. And it's not every time I like making hair. I like making hair, but not like every time of the month. You know, making hair every time of the month. At least once in a while, when I'm chance, I just go and make my hair look good. At least for this week, let me just weave my hair and just carry my natural hair like that. I'm a child, so I don't understand what you're saying, but I enjoy it. Are you sure you're a child? I thought that before they give you phone, at least you should be up to some certain kind of age now, not like really a child. But you understand English now as a Japanese, right? Okay, you're using a translation. Really? Wow. But you can hear me clearly now, right? So how old are you? What is your age? How old are you? For me, I'm not a kid. I'm in my 20s, not a child, actually. I passed that level. Okay, you can't hear me. Is the translation not translating? Is the translation not translating? How is Japan? Please, if you're joining my life, you're welcome. You can just give it subscribe, just like, subscribe. Let's vibe together. Ask me any question you want to ask me. Today, I'm just free to answer any question. Any question at all, even if it's not health related. Because most times I come online, I discuss more on health issues, on female issues, reproduction, fertilization, a lot of things I discuss related to female. I also discuss male, like last time I did vasectomy. I did a discussion on vasectomy. You can check up my channel and watch out some videos I made on vasectomy, male birth control. So I do a lot of health content here. But today I just want to connect with my audience to see how they are doing and where they are streaming from. If your smartphone is a Samsung, um, I think this is Camon. This is Camon 40 Pro. Forget about the back. I've already removed it. This phone is up to a year now. This phone is up to a year and I've changed the screen up to 3 times or thereabouts. The screen guard, because this the screen guard easily breaks. They are and they are similar. Really, I don't know much about gadget. I don't know much about gadget. I'm using this phone to film most of my videos. You understand? Although the camera is okay, but not like iPhone. You understand? The camera is manageable, so I'm using it. It's serving me for now. But if I have money, maybe in the future I'll get an iPhone. But for now, this phone is okay. So it's up to a year now. I'll be using this phone now, and I don't have any issue with it. No issue at all. But the battery lasts a lot. The camera, I am not a picture type, but when I snap picture, it's normally clear. and I use it for video. If you go to my channel, the video you are seeing is with this phone I'm using for my video. Then the one I'm using for screaming, I'm using an iPhone to scream. I can see you. Is it a testing? I don't know this name. Oh. Welcome to my life, Radifa. Give a thumbs up. So I don't know much about gadget of a thing, but I love to know more. For me, I don't really care about anything about all this iPhone stuff, gadget. But as long as it's a smartphone that gives me what I want, gives me the quality of what I want, both in videoing, in camera, in pictures, doesn't give me issue. Me, I'm okay with it. I'm not the kind of person that follows trend. You understand that? If a new iPhone comes out, like maybe it's 17, I must get it. It's not like that. As long as the one I'm having is okay for me, is giving me what I want, it's okay. So how you guys doing? How are you doing today? Now it's 2 7 minutes after 2 over here in Nigeria, and it's PM, not AM. So we are in the middle of the day over here in Nigeria. You can see the sun is no rain. So where are you streaming from, and which country are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? Samsung, Techno, Samsung. I don't know. Are they the same company or they are different? Is your smartphone is Samsung? They are similar, really. I think this what they call it Camon 40 Pro. They already brought a new version of it again. This one is a former one, like the one they brought out last year. This year, I think another version of it. They keep upgrading it according to them. So how are you guys doing? I just want to know that you're okay. If you're watching my live, just drop a comment. Let's connect. Let's be friends. Let's connect together. Let's be friends. Okay, you are drinking. You are drinking tea. I heard that Japanese they like taking herbs. Like when it comes to herbs, their herbs is more of tea. Here in Nigeria, our tea is more of I don't know. Our tea is more of go Adam. I can see you. Thanks for joining my life. Over here in Nigeria, our tea is more of chocolate and milk. When you put chocolate in a cup, you put your milk, then you add your sugar, then you're good to go. That's your tea. But in Japanese, I watch Japanese movie. They demon house. They can cook a leaf and take it as their normal tea. They have like their house is like a medicine for them. So it's a nice thing. Go. Thanks for joining my life. You can just ask me any question you want. Let's connect together. I'm here for you guys today. So where are you streaming from? What do you love to do? Okay, he says, I want to understand what you're saying, but it is difficult because I don't speak English. Really? But is there any translation? Like, if I'm talking, can it translate? Sorry for my face. Is there any form of translation there? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So what type of tea are you taking? Is it herbs? Because I'm aware that Japanese they like taking herbs. Is it herbs? Is it herbs? So what's by the time there in Japan? by the time they're over there in Japan? Is it night? Is it day? Like here in Nigeria, night, day, 2, 12 minutes, 11 minutes after 2. Over there in Japan, is it day or night? I am trying to see if I can translate in real time to understand what you're saying. Ah, I wish you can hear English. It could have been more easier for me. I wish you do hear English. It could have been more easier. But do they teach English over there in Japan? Like, because I realize that some countries now they make English their one of their um study, like a language you must study. Over there in Japan, do they teach English like a compulsory subject? Like over here in Nigeria, English is one of the compulsory subjects in Nigeria. I don't know about other part of the country, but here in Nigeria, we have so many languages. We have different tribes in Nigeria. So English is one of the compulsory subject that you will learn. You understand? Even if you don't like it, you must pass English. In your WAEC, you must write English. In your JAM, English is included. So it's one of the compulsory subjects over here in Nigeria. So even if we have other languages, English is one of them. So I don't know if it's the same thing over there in Japan. Is English language one of the compulsory subject that they teach right from I don't know, either high school. So do they teach English over there in Japan as one of the compulsory subjects? Because I know some countries over the world they make English their, even if they have local dialects, they can include English as one of the compulsory subjects. Like here in Nigeria, we have different kind of languages. Like you can go to another state and you might not even understand what they are speaking there. That's how Nigeria is. You can travel to the north and you will not understand what they are speaking, like their local dialect. You can travel to the west, which is Yoruba, and you will not understand it. Even right here in the south, you can go to like in River State. Even in River State, there's some local government you go in River State right now that you will not understand what they are speaking because different kind of languages even in this Nigeria. So English is one of the compulsory subjects that you are meant to learn right from um, growing up as a child in school. So you must pass your English in your JAM, you must pass your English in your junior WAEC, you must pass your English in your senior WAEC. It's not like a subject that you can just decide to select. It's a compulsory subject. So I don't know if it's the same over there in Japan because you say that you use translation to understand what I'm saying. Do they make English as one of the compulsory subjects that you will learn as a child? Then if you go higher, like in secondary school, in primary school over here in Nigeria, I don't know what they call it over there. Is it high school or nursery? In primary school, yeah, nursery school, you're learning English. over here in Nigeria. In your primary school, you are learning English over here in Nigeria. You write the exam. In your secondary school, when you are done with secondary school, we have something called WAEC, senior WAEC, that's in West Africa examination, this thing. Then you pass it. After that, then you go to write jump. Before you get into university over here in Nigeria, you have some three kind of exam you should write. Your WAEC, your jump, then your post CME. Your jump, the WAEC is the one you write after your secondary school. It's West Africa and this thing. Then your jump, then your post CME. The post CME is the one that the university itself will conduct. Then you have to pass these three exams for you to gain admission, although some private schools don't undergo these processes, you understand. So inside of these exams, English is a compulsory subject that you must pass over here in Nigeria, because we have so many languages. So English is one of our official language over here in Nigeria. Don't mind we have pidgin English, because some countries will think that Nigeria don't know how to speak English. They confuse our pidgin English for like that. Like now, if I want to speak pidgin English, I can easily speak pidgin English. Okay, let me switch to pidgin English. Okay, what should I say now? Okay, now, mm, if you want pass, sorry, if you let me switch to speak pidgin English from English. Now, if you are watching me, maybe you are not from Nigeria, outside Africa, I think you should understand some of our pidgin English. Now, I will change everything I want to speak now in pidgin English. Now, let me say, if you want pass jump, if you want pass WAEC, you go write what they call it, you go write English as one of the compulsory subjects. Sorry, I miss pidgin English and normal English. It's kind of something like, so if you want to pass all this kind of exam, you must write English. So we speak both pidgin English here in Nigeria. We call it, some persons call it broken English. We speak pidgin English, we speak normal English, which is what they call correct English. And then we have our local dialects. We have our local dialects. Like, I'm an Igbo girl, I can speak Igbo, but not that fluently, but I'm trying in that area. I can speak pidgin English, I can speak normal English. So I don't know if that's how it is over there in Japan, because I know Japan, they have their own local dialect. If you are joining my life, you're welcome. You're welcome. So when you see a Nigeria speaking pidgin English, don't assume that they don't know how to speak a correct English. They do. They can understand you very well, but you cannot understand them. That's one thing about us. We can understand what you're saying. We can understand what you're saying properly, but just that you will not understand us. When we switch to that pidgin English, you will not understand us. But just that if you getting some kind of clue of what we are saying, but just that you might not understand clearly. So maybe our neighbors in West Africa can understand us better. Like Ghana, when a Ghana speaks, should understand, we understand their own pidgin English, and they understand our own. Cameroon, although Cameroon is not West Africa, but they do understand us when we speak our pidgin English. But when they start speaking French, we don't understand them. So that is how it is. So I don't know if you are still here, my friend from Japan, because you said you need a translation to understand what I'm saying because of the English barrier. So if you're joining my life, you're welcome. You can ask me any question you want to ask, even if it's not health related. Even if it's health related, just ask me any question. I'm here for you. So gaining admission here in Nigeria is kind of stressful, honestly. You have to write several exams to be able to pass. You understand? It's not something that you just write once. And there's several criteria for it. There's several criteria for it to be able to get into the university here in Nigeria. Ask me any question you want. If you're on my life journey with Christ, I can see you. JWC. Thanks for joining my life. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make an amazing video over here. I make amazing video over here. So you can encourage me by just giving a thumbs up. So those of you that are watching me that are outside Nigeria, I want to ask, what is it that you love about Nigeria, and what is it that you hate about Nigeria? I just want to say something that is a little bit different from health topics, because anytime I come here, I talk more of health issues. You understand? Because my channel is majorly for health content. But today, I just want to go a little bit off. Like, what is it that you like about Nigeria, and what is it that you hate about Nigeria? What is your preference? What is it that you like about my country, and what is it that you don't like about my country? Let me hear you. Just you're free to ask any question. Don't be shy. Drop it in the comment section. Don't be shy. Just drop anything you want to ask in the comment section. Like here in Nigeria, we have over 500 if I'm not mistaken, 500 tribes here in Nigeria. Over 200 million people over here in Nigeria. Different cultures, different traditions, different delicacies. One thing I love about Nigeria is our food. I don't joke with it, honestly. I don't joke with our food here in Nigeria, particularly our soups. I can't trade it for anything. Like, even if it's pasta, I don't even like all those noodles, macaroni, all those kind of food. I don't like them. So that is why you see in Nigeria, anywhere they travel in the world, they will still locate their food and eat, because we are not used to all this type of pastries type of food, noodles. We like our local dish. We like our local food. No matter how they paint it, no matter how they paint it, our soups, we don't joke with our soup. In fact, the easiest way to know in Nigeria is through their soups. Yes, it's our soup. If you want to know in Nigeria, is what they eat. Like you say in Nigeria, anytime they are cooking soup, they don't cook with only one type of animal or one type of meat. You see goat meat there, you see cow meat, you see cow skin, you see fish. All those obstacles is what makes life easy and sweet. Imagine cooking soup and nothing is inside. So being in Nigeria, one of the things we love about being in Nigeria is our dish. We don't joke with it at all. At all. At all. So, what have you heard about my country, and where are you streaming from? For those of you joining my life, which part of the world are you streaming from? What is unique about your country? If I should ask you now, what is unique about your country? What would you say? For me, if I should ask myself now, what is unique about Nigeria? I would say our food. Although our leaders are not trying. A typical Nigeria would tell you that their leaders are not trying. That is one thing I hate about Nigeria. Our leaders. But apart from that, I love Nigerians so much. So much, honestly. If we have good leaders, Nigeria is a great country. A typical Nigeria would tell you that they don't like their leaders, but we like ourselves, we like our culture, we like our food. We don't joke with it. No matter where a Nigerian travels any part of the world, they love themselves, they love their culture, we love our food. But you see, our leaders is the reason why we are having bad name all over the world. But it's a collective something, not like the only reason why it's like that. So, what is it that you love about your own country? What is unique about your own country? For me, what is unique about my own country is our food, our music, our culture. We don't like to be intimidated. Like when you say Nigeria, you know that this is a Nigeria. They say we are loud. They say Nigeria is allowed, that we are loud. Honestly, I won't say we are loud, but that is how we express ourselves. Some person mistake it from being loud. I've seen an East Africa speak. I'm back. You're back. Welcome back. So what do you want to do? Are you done drinking your tea? So I've seen an East Africa talk. When they speak, they are very calm, gentle, they talk normal. But when the Nigerians start talking, is it that kind of loudness, lousiness, like nosiness? And some person mistake it from being loud, although you can call it that or being proud. But that is just how we talk, you understand? The kind of weather and where how we grew up. Like if you grew up in Nigeria, you should have a thick skin of about life. You should have a thick skin of life, like life experience should teach you a lot. So since you are back, what exactly you want to drink? You say you are drinking tea. Is it herbs? Was it tea herbs? So if you're a typical Nigeria, you should have that thick skin. That is why you hardly see a Nigeria that is intimidated. Like when they travel outside the country, you hardly see any of them that are intimidated because over here we grew up with hard skin. In fact, we are trained from childhood to be strong. The situation you find yourself in the country, you are exposed to be strong right from childhood. So why will you feel intimidated? You understand? A typical Nigeria doesn't feel, will I say, that racism of a thing. If not for some kind of laws that when you punch someone that insults you or maybe is racist towards you, they arrest you. You understand? But a typical Nigeria doesn't feel that way. They feel like retaliating. You understand? So we are trained to be hard. And some person mistake it from being loud. Like I've seen some part of Africa when they speak, like East Africa, they are very calm when they talk. They are very calm. They don't talk like the way we talk. When Nigerians talk, you see that loudness, noisiness, and you might mistake it from being proud. No, it's not about being proud. That's just how we are. That's just how we are. So if you are streaming my live, drop where you are streaming from and what is unique about your country. What is unique about your own country? For me, what is unique about Nigeria is our food. I like Nigeria. I emphasize it a lot. I don't like all these noodles, pasta, is it bread, shawarma, all those kind of food. I don't like it. I don't know. It's sweet for some persons, but not like some Nigerians don't eat it. But it's not our local dish. You understand? It's not our local dish. I don't like that much. So the typical Nigeria will love soup. We love soups. There's different kinds of soup. In fact, any state you go in Nigeria, they have their own unique soup, their own native soup that they are unique, like they are known for. Like in Akwa Ibom, here in Akwa Ibom, sorry, you get a soup they are unique for, they are known for, which is Afan soup. You go to the east, which is the Igbos. We have Olubo soup, also known as bitter leaf soup. Then you go to the west, we have Ewedu. We like consider Ewedu as soup. Funny enough, I've not tested that before. Then you go to the north, they have their own unique food. So here in Nigeria, we don't joke with food. We don't joke with food. That is why any part of the world you see in Nigeria, they will trace their food and buy and eat. They don't joke with it. And one thing about Nigeria is how we love ourselves and we are vocal about it. But just our leaders are just messing us up, honestly. Our leaders is making it difficult to be Nigerian. So if you're joining my life and you're seeing my life now, you can just ask me any question, even if it's not health related. Because most times I come live, I talk about health. This is a conversation about Nigeria. Yes. About my country. Since you don't want to tell me anything about your own, I was asking you if the tea you are drinking, if it's herbs, because Japanese, I know one thing for sure, they like taking herbs. If not for anything, Japanese, Chinese, they deal on herbs. They don't they are not much into Western medicine, you understand? They have their own type of medicine and they do much of herbs. So when you say you are taking tea, because I know when a Japanese is taking tea, it's more of herbs. So is it, what exactly are you taking? So my conversation is about Nigeria because I'm asking my audience what is unique about your own country? What do you love about your own country? And where are you streaming from? Don't be shy, just drop your answer in the comment. I don't drink herbal tea. I don't drink herbal tea. I drink green tea. Green tea is also a herb. Don't you know? Green tea is also a herb. Or is it a specific tea? I don't know about that. You can tell me. Green tea, I thought that green tea is a herbal tea. Like, it's a combination of herbs. Then they put it inside that their tea bag. Or when you say green tea, does green tea specify a particular type of tree that is specifically a green tea, like a tree that is a green tea, or is a combination of herbs? I want to know, please. Because I know that Chinese and Japan, when it comes to green tea, they often take such kind of tea. So all my mind is that green tea is herbs. The translation is a little off. Sorry about that. Okay, let me take it slowly so that you get what I'm saying. I was saying is green tea a herbal tea or just a specific tea on its own? No herbs are used in the combination. Okay. I understand what you're saying now. So what you're saying now is that green tea is not a herbal tea but just a specific tea tree. I understand what you mean now. I never knew that green tea is a specific, okay, an independent tea. Wow, I've learned something today. I've learned something today because on my mind all this while is that because I do take green tea back in those days, not now again. Because anytime I take green tea, it makes me to slim down, and I don't want to be slim. Honestly, I want to add weight more than this. So I remember when I usually take green tea. I think during my secondary school period, um, days. Sorry, and it makes me to be like it makes me to to slim down. Green tea is very delicious and stands on its own. Really, I was thinking that green tea is actually a herb, honestly, like a combination of herbs. I never knew that it's a specific kind of tea leaf. I was thinking that it was a combination of herbs. I usually take it before. There was a period I was heavily on green tea, and I noticed that it slims me down, honestly. It's good though, but I don't want anything that will make me to slim down. I'm trying to add weight. Imagine weighing 55 kg for how many years? Like for more than for more than 5 years now, 55 kg, and I've refused to add weight no matter what I eat. So that's why I don't even take green tea anymore. I think that's the general opinion. Really, I feel like it does make me to lose weight, green tea, honestly. When I take it, I remember when I usually take green tea. When I drink it, I normally take it first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning before meal, before eating anything. And I remember those periods, anytime I take this tea, I don't feel hungry. I don't feel hungry. Like that appetite to eat anyhow is not there. So once I take that tea, I can just chew a biscuit and that biscuit will be okay for me as a morning breakfast. You understand? And I will feel okay, I'll feel full. So because of that, I lost weight so drastically. Before I was very, very plumpy. Like I have some kind of, I was even some persons were even saying I'm getting fat. So I decided